All right, Iona, welcome back for the last segment of the day, VGSportsHub. We're going to get you covered with the MLB portion of our segment and as well as soccer. In the MLB, spring training just started yesterday, officially. And today, more or less, started for me and Gio with the New York Yankees playing the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yep.
Ending up in a 5-5 tie, spring training. Don't forget, so things can end like that. We're looking forward to the season upcoming. Just to give you a quick score rundown. San Francisco trails 2-5 to the Athletics in the middle of the fourth. The Indians are down 5-0 to the Cincinnati Reds. That's in the middle of the fifth. Final score: Detroit wins 15-2, so they got to be pretty happy with that. Confident off their first spring training game, 15 runs. Pittsburgh also 8-7 final over Toronto Blue Jays. So with baseball upcoming, I just want to inform everyone here that Gio and I are huge Yankee fans.
Yep.
So, G, let me hear what you have to think about the Yanks' upcoming season.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna judge off this tie because they didn't even have their full roster in today. But for the season, I would hope that we make the postseason. Hopefully, we haven't made it the past 2 seasons. It was sad to see Rivera and Jeter's past 2 years that they retired end with no postseason run. That's tragic for us because they're our best guys in the past 20 years. We had them, and they were the faces of the franchise, if I can just say that. And now they're gone. So it's going to be a little odd not seeing them. I mean, not seeing Jeter at least ever again playing in a Yankee uniform. But for this season, we have a good bullpen, I would say. We got Miller. We have Betances, who can throw a lot of heat, big guy. Our starting rotation is a question. We have CC, who has been so inconsistent ever since he lost weight. His velocity is shot. It's gone. We have Tanaka, who is filthy. But the thing is his elbow going to hold up? We know he went out with a huge elbow injury. And, is it as Buster Only says, a ticking time bomb? Is it? I don't know. We'll have to see. And the rest of the rotation. And then our lineup, we have Ellsbury and things like that. And then we have Gardner. Yeah, we have a few hitters. But we have Teixeira back. Hopefully he's healthy. We can make it to the postseason. And I think, it's not always the best packed, team with the most expensive players that win. We have the Angels, who always spend a lot of money. And with Mike Trout, they didn't even get to the World Series. We saw the Giants win it. Our boy Big Shot Rob called that, and you know it. And yeah, he's not here right now, but he called that, and that team was not expected. So anything can happen. The Yankees hopefully will go that far, but we'll see. It's a little too early. And then they have that whole A-Rod controversy. We got to deal with this for the whole season now to see where he plays. If he's going to play DH, is he going to play first base, whatever. So, I just hope for the best. But as the season goes on, obviously, we'll get into more talking about it. I just can't say too much right now.
Yeah, well, to transition and to shock the world right now, and to more or less G-Shock the G-Shocker, I have a final score update in EPL soccer.
Do you right now?
I'm going to just cover one game very quickly. And
you go ahead.
And this game was Southampton versus Crystal Palace.
Yep.
English Premier League. I'm gonna talk very briefly. Let's just say that Southampton controlled possession for 65% of this game, while Crystal Palace controlled 35%. And Southampton had 23 shots on goal. And I'm going to G-Shock you right now. And the goalie for Crystal Palace, Speroni.
Yep, Speroni, I believe, is the starter.
Speroni had a magnificent day, I guess you can say.
Yeah, probably.
Only allowed 1 goal, as it appears. While also, on the other side of things, Crystal Palace had 9 shots on goal.
Or shots total, I think those
shots total, yeah.
Yeah, 23 shots, though. That's sick.
And that was against their goalie, Southampton's is what, Forster?
I believe so. Yeah. Fraser Forster.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my game to cover for today, and I didn't get a chance to watch the game because I was too busy.
Yeah, we have class, of course.
Yeah. But I got the update, and I've been following little by little, but I'm going to have G cover the rest, and then I'll wrap up.
Yeah, well, no, I got to say, I'm really impressed that you've been up with this soccer stuff. I'm proud of that. But this is a big win for Southampton. We got a guest over here, Vinny. I mean, our boy Josh Sosa. Anyway, let me just finish this real quick. Southampton, that's a huge win for them. They got into 1 point behind Manchester United. They remain in 5th right now, which would actually allow them to be in the Europa League, which is a good European competition. And a team like Southampton, who a few years ago was terrible, is now, in the top 5. So that's good for them. Another few English results real quick. Aston Villa finally won a game, 2-1 against West Brom. Oh, they've been in such a horrible spell. And then Hull City and Sunderland, two, not so good teams, tie 1-1. And then let me just say for the Italian Serie A, I know you love that league. That's our league right there. The past weekend, some more drama. Yesterday, Roma and Juventus, the top 2, tied 1-1. And that really doesn't mean anything. It's just Juventus is going to win this. And Napoli keeps choking on chances to move into 2nd place, and that's my team.
Come on.
Man, I've been getting so annoyed with it. Every time we're 3 points away from Roma, we tend to choke, and I don't know why it's happening. But now we're in fourth, only 4 points behind, and we're still in 3rd place, which will get us into Champions League qualifying if we could keep up with that. So I got to be okay with that. Either way, we're going to be in European football next year, and that's what matters. So football, you know it. And so I'm just going to leave it with that because our show's going to come to an end now. Next week, though, I'll get it. We'll get a lot of talk going on with soccer because we'll have the Champions League back coming up. We're going to have, I think Champions League and Europa League with Napoli next week. And then we have more EPL, which Vinny will be watching.
English, yes.
Yeah, the English Football Premier League. And then we'll get the Serie A again. So I'll just toss it to Vinny to conclude the show, and we can get going.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, it was a great time for our first episode back. Sorry about the delay once more. As we said, every Tuesday, 4 to 5 p.m., we're going to be in here. We'll get you covered with everything. We're going to keep progressing with now the greatest time to be a basketball fan with March Madness coming up, as we said, and also the NBA playoffs not too far along either. So we'll keep you guys all covered and jumping into baseball as we did everything today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. So thank you for all your support. We really appreciate it. Thank you.